Okay, so let's do writing as a single power. And I forget which exam question this is. So this is on the practice exam, okay? So writing these as a single power, it's pretty easy. We have to have the same base in order to do this. So the base is here. This is the base. This is the exponent, or the indus, or the power. All right, so here we're saying single power. I'll make it very clear on the test, power, exponent, indus, and we'll make it also clear that this is a multiplication sign and not an x. I should actually change that because we have a lot of x's in this exam. So I'm going to turn that into that's multiplication, okay? So we don't have to worry about adding and subtracting in this one. So this one, do they have the same base? Yes, they have base 3. That means we could use our little, rule, which is just add the powers. So this is 3 to the power of 8 plus 3 is 11. That's it. Do they have the same base? Yes, the base is 4. So 4 to the power of 7 plus 2, power of 9. All right, next one. Do they have the same base? Yes, they do. They both have a base 2. Which means, oh, we're dividing them now. Still, same thing. They have to have the same base. So they still have the same base, 2. And now what's 9 minus 3? It's 6. So I know some of you will try to divide these and say 9 divided by 3 is 3. Nope. We are subtracting. That's the rule. Okay? And do they have the same base? Yes, they have base 6. And so we can use the rule. And so what's 14 minus 7? That is 7. The answer is not 2. Next one. Do they have the same base? Yes, they both have base 5, so we can do it. So 5, 8 to the power. Okay, so this base 5, 8 plus 1 is 9, because this 5 is 5 to the power of 1. All numbers are whatever to the power of 1, and all numbers are 1 times that number. So this, if I rewrote this as this, I would be right? That looks ugly. Or if I rewrote it as this, that's also correct, right? So 8 plus 1 is 9. Okay, do they have the same base? Remember, this is a base. This is not a coefficient. Now the 7's a coefficient if I put an x there, and the x is the base. So when I say, so let's say this was the question, and here I would say, are they similar terms, right? Because this is a term, and they would have to have the same base. Oh, we don't have to learn about that. Don't worry about that, okay? So basically, if it was like this, we could solve it. If it was like this, we couldn't solve it, okay? But we don't need to talk about that. All right? So let's look at the base. The base is 7. So we can do something. We can solve it. We can simplify it. I should not be saying solve. I meant to say simplify. We're simplifying these, okay? We're not solving them. All right? And we'll make it very clear on the exam that we don't want you to answer. See, it says power. So that means we don't want you to answer as like, put in your calculator 3 times 3 times 3 3, right? We want a power up there. And I'll make that clear in the exam. You could ask me that question. That's a fine question to ask me, okay? Sorry I'm speaking so fast. I'm tired. I've been here for the past like 5 hours preparing all this. So 15 minus 3. See, I'm tricking you guys. I'm making it divisible by each other, thinking some of you are going to put like 7 to the power of 5, but no, it's 7 to the power of 12, okay? What about here? Similar base? No. This one is base 8. This one is base 2, so we can't do anything, right? So the answer is just the same. It's already simplified. We cannot simplify this anymore. That's finished, okay? So that's the answer. What about here? Do they have the same base? Nope. This one's base 3. This one's base 7. So we can't do anything. So the answer is the same thing. right? Because you're straight not available, or you could do whatever you want. You don't have to put this. I'm just showing this as an example. So we can't do anything here. All right, so those are your answers.